Hello everyone, welcome back to another video. Today we've got some sales to go over as well as a good chunk of purchases. Some of these were bulk purchases, so we'll start off with the sales. First up with this Sleek Finishers Cooper Flag refractor. This sold for $45. Definitely going to take a little bit of hit on it. It had a little bit of a problem in the bottom right. When you take it out and look at it under the light, it looked like a little bit of not a bend, but it wasn't perfect. I took a picture of it, detailed it. So that's why it probably sold for less than a normal one would, but that's okay. Next up, we have 3 of these Topps Now Cooper Flags. I had a bunch of these listed, had quantity listings, so people are buying a few of them. The max anyone's bought is 3. I'm assuming that's because I had it so that if you bought 3, you still got PWE shipping. 4 or more, I think it's going to bump you up to bubble mailers just because the weight's going to be over, and then it's also thicker. So 3 of those sold. We've got more of them coming up later. We've got this 2011 Bowman Chrome Bryce Harper. This sold for $12, full asking price. Have a bunch of them that I'm listing at $12 a piece. I'll accept offers down to $10. And then there should be 8 more of the flags here. It was an order of 2, an order of 3, and an order of 3. So selling these off there, they go for about $6 a piece, so definitely making good money back on those. These ones weren't perfect. The top left on a lot of them looked like there was just a slight ding from shipping. Probably get PSA 8s or 9s. It's still mint condition, but just not perfect. This guy just got called up recently, or the other day, already has a home run. Colt Emerson, this is the sky blue first Bowman Chrome refractor, sold for $35. I think I bought it for about $20, so looking at a nice $10 profit there on that card. Then we've got the James Harden Clutch Gene. This sold for $14 or $15. I forget exactly what was wrong with it. I would have loved to grade this card. You know, it's got the white back, so that's not too much of a concern. Some of the inserts from 2025 Topps Chrome have the black backs. Those are just really hard to grade. But yeah, $15 sale on this one. We'll take it. Obviously no longer on the Clippers. Here's a nice sale, the Yoshida. This is the World Baseball Classic foil parallel. This sold for $12. So those World Baseball Classic sets from Topps Now were just absolute killers. $60 a piece. Each one had a parallel, and all the parallels sell for pretty much $10 plus as long as you get the right player. Like Yoshida wasn't a big name. He's not one of the top 3 or 4 guys from Japan you'd look for, and still sold for $12. So that automatically cuts the cost down to $50. The Murakami bases were selling for $15. Then you've also got the Yamamotos and Otanis. So very great set to buy there. I'm happy with how I did on that. And then I've had this card listed for a while. Nick Gonzalez was a pretty high up prospect at one point. Just, you know, when you look at the players who sell well nowadays, it's not going to be your Nick Gonzalez. Doesn't really have much power. Even if he hit for a high average, which I know he is not, but that's the type of player he could be. It's just not a super desirable card. So PSA 10 on the X Factor, that only sold for $15. Definitely taking a loss from grading fees. I believe I graded that when grading was only $18 a card though, so nothing too major, but definitely very happy with that. I have a couple PSA orders that should be popping soon with much better cards in them to flip for profit. So, you know, the ones I sent in a year or 2 ago when I wasn't as experienced, can't exactly expect to get the same sales out of those. You just have to take the money, move on, reinvest it into cards you know you can make money on. So let's get into some of those cards. Pretty big lot to go over to start with. We have 15 of these Go Time Cooper Flags. Now all these cards here, for the most part, actually I think all of them, I know the timing of these videos is a little off just because I record a lot and then schedule them out. But these were all purchased before PSA announced the even longer turnaround times. I still think this is going to be fine to send at the bulk level. I need 50 cards to send off a bulk order now, so that's going to take a lot of cards, and something like this I think will be perfect. I don't see these cards, you know, dropping down below like 65, 70 bucks, you know, next year. Even if I got these back mid-season, maybe that could bode well for Cooper Flag cards. It's $25 a submit. If you get these at 10 bucks a card, you're into them for 35. With the super high gem rate, you're still going to make money on them, so happy with those purchases. There's 15 of them there, hoping 10 to 12 of them are gradable. And then I also, from the same seller, bought the Sleek Finishers refractor. I just sold one that had a little bit of corner issues. This one hopefully is clean. I haven't looked at it yet, but that would be a nice one to grade. This one I'd be fine sending in at the value level, right? So that's the $33 a card level. And then you always have to add on an extra $45 just because of shipping to and from PSA. All right, next up here, this one came in a pretty fancy packaging in my opinion for what I think it is. But let's go ahead and open this up. I don't think it was anything too special about it. It's not like it was $1,000 card or anything. Yeah, it was just this silver prism Tom Brady, which I'm not sure what I bought it for, but I think it would be less than $100 on that. Very nice silver prism Tom Brady from 2015. Hopefully the back is good enough. It's like a 50% gem rate, but if it gems, it's good pricing. And then a couple throw-ins I don't really care about. We'll just sell them off in bulk next time I make a bulk football listing to sell. This card here, also very interesting shipping. They shipped this PWE. I have no idea how this went through and didn't get returned to the sender. This got shipped PWE. It came to me from the post office in a plastic bag that said, sorry, your item's damaged or whatever. Like, there's nothing you can do about it. It's not like you can get a refund from the post office. It's the government. You're not going to get a refund from them over a damaged package. But I mean, it was shipped inside of a one-touch, so the card's not damaged by the shipping. I'm pretty sure this probably damaged their equipment in the post office. But yeah, the actual envelope was kind of shredded up. But I got the card, James Harden, numbered to 50. I think I got this under $10. Actually, it looks fairly clean. We'll take a look at it for grading. If not, it's just going to be a long-term hold. I know Harden doesn't have great value compared to some of these other future Hall of Famers just because he's bounced around to so many teams, but I still think that's a great card to purchase. Next up here, we got a nice little Paredes throw-in. Just a Skubal pink refractor, so nothing too fancy, but still a nice card. I mean, at the end of the day, I'll take these Skubals, even though he's injured. I'll get them graded so that when he's back next season, and I'm assuming he'll still pitch strong. You know, he's had injury problems before, and it's still been lights out. So I'm not afraid. If his raw prices drop, that's okay with me. His PSA 10 prices will drop too, but they'll drop together, and then maybe they'll go back up. So I'm still buying Skubal. 2 Cy Youngs. I still think he's got a good shot to get a third at some point in his career. And if he does, he will more likely than not, he'll become a Hall of Famer. All right, next up, they threw in some cards here. This was a Jose Ramirez rookie lot I bought, and they just threw in some Jose Ramirez base cards. So thank you for that. I probably need some of these for my sets I collect. I like to collect the Topps base set. I don't really buy the boxes anymore just because they've become so expensive. Like, I remember when I was younger, they'd put hanger boxes on sale for like $3 to $5, and they would have 72 cards. That was a great way to collect the set. Now, you know, you can get a hanger box for $13, and it's got like 50 cards in it. I know it's more than that, but it's just not worth it. You know, value boxes being $30, $35, not worth it. But for these Jose Ramirez 2014 Bowman rookies, these have great margins on them. You know, I've said it before. I still think Manny Machado so far has had the better career, but I have come to the realization that he won't have the same value because he has not stayed on one team his whole career. The people in Cleveland love Jose Ramirez. You know, I live up towards the Cleveland area. Right now, it's not where I live, so I've been to a couple of games there just because I love going to baseball games. And the Royals play him a few times a year, so I get to go to those games. And the people in Cleveland love him, and I would assume they are the people, for the most part, that are buying his cards. So that is why he sells well. I have come to that realization. I still think Machado's undervalued. I don't think that Topps base rookies of Machado should be 10 times less than Jose Ramirez, but I'd understand if they were half or a third of the price. Still think Machado's got great value, even though he's struggling to start the season. He's going to be a Hall of Famer. And he's got a bunch of years left on his contract. So, you know, he just needs a couple good seasons at these old age to just keep boosting those career counting numbers. Skubal, base chrome rookie. Kind of same reasoning as the X Factor. I'm still buying Skubal. You can pick those up for $2-3. This next one here, I was not very happy about how it was shipped. It was a new seller on eBay, so I didn't leave negative feedback or neutral feedback. I just messaged them. They had like 6 feedback. It is this. Nice Skubal, nice color match. The only problem is, I think I bought this for $40, right? Which means that you can't ship it in eBay standard envelope for $1. You have to do like first class or ground advantage. But they shipped it in a PWE just with the higher postage on it. and they didn't tape it or anything, so the card slid up. It looks like it might have got a little dinged at the top. That's okay. I wasn't planning on grading this card just because I know that the bottom corners had a little bit of an issue. It's a little off center. But I just sent them a message saying, you know, hey, thanks for the card, but in the future, I'd recommend shipping any cards over $20 in a bubble mailer to prevent damage. So I was super nice about it. You know, if it was someone that had clearly wasn't a new seller, they only had 6 feedback, so they're definitely a new seller. If it was someone that had, you know, a couple hundred, I probably would have left neutral feedback just because the card isn't torn up. But yeah, wasn't super happy about that, but that's going to be a long-term hold. Super nice color match there. And we got 2 more cards to go over. The first one, I still think that Judge is such a great purchase. The Yankees don't have to do anything in the postseason for his card value to matter. That's become pretty apparent. He's made the World Series. He's never won a World Series. I don't think he ever will win a World Series. But his card prices are great because he keeps hitting so amazing. I mean, he's probably gonna win AL MVP again this year, would be my guess. I would love for Bobby to win it, but you know, if Judge hits 50+ homers again, has an OPS, you know, in the thousands, OPS plus of like 180, how are you not going to give it to him? He's just out of this world good. So yeah, this one here looks like there's some scratching over there. We'll see if we can wipe that off. If not, we'll just sell it on my eBay and list it in the description, but still got a Judge at a good price. I'll take it. His values aren't going anywhere. And then last card, I've been struggling to get tape off of this one the whole day. James Harden, gold number to 2025. Again, I say it every video that I buy these. Future Hall of Famers from this year's Topps base set, even Topps Chrome if I can get a parallel. They're just more expensive. I'm buying these all day. LeBrons from the 2000s. I get that they're older cards, but those go for in the hundreds. Same with the Kobe's. So I don't understand why I can buy a future Hall of Famer for $2 in the gold. Maybe 20 years from now, it'll be $20, which would be a great investment. So yeah, that is it for this video. A bunch of good purchases here I need to look over and some good sales too. Hopefully those PSA orders pop soon. That would be great so I can get a video or 2 of those out to you guys. But hopefully you guys enjoyed. If you did, be sure to like and subscribe. Comment other video ideas down below in the comment section, as well as what you think of these cards in this video. My eBay store and ComC store are linked down below in the description if you're interested in purchasing anything that I have for sale. And as always, thank you for watching. 2K for life. Peace.